There are two things that I have learned in this lifetime. It is that, one, if you're ever signing up for a gas station points card, and you feel like being a doctor that day, you just put doctor right in front of your name. Nobody's gonna question it. I feel like a lot of people are just wasting time and money going to school and taking tests, when all they really have to do is go to a gas station and say they're a doctor. I would probably make a great doctor if less people cared about if they lived or died. That's the only thing that's holding me back. The other thing is that you should always learn from mistakes. So what I thought I would do this week is open up this little file that I have in my head called, "What's it gonna take to make this go away?" It's just a little list of every horrible thing that I've ever done, and it might explain why everything in my life has been a complete disaster up until right now. One time when I was a kid, I tried to put scissors in my pocket so that I could cut my brother's hair later that night when he was sleeping, but instead, I just stabbed myself in the knee. I learned a lesson that day, and that it's really dumb to think that you could put scissors in your pocket and then stab yourself in the knee. That's such a far distance, and I had all the time in the world to stop. So now I have this disgusting scar on my knee, and if you're ever having to choose between me and a clone and you need to know which one's the real me, check the kneecap. When I was little, I once drew my dad with his mustache on top of his nose. It's not that bad, but it was still pretty embarrassing. Oh, I used to prank my brother constantly, so if you ever want somebody to never trust you for a while, you should probably fool them once or twice. Shame on everybody. When I was little, I tried to climb over a chain link fence, and I caught my penis on the top part. I wish that this was just a funny thing that I made up, but I caught my penis on a chain link fence one day. Like, my mom had to come and lift me up off the fence and delicately make sure my penis wasn't attached. I said my penis way too many times already. I think it's just the word penis that makes me feel uncomfortable, because it's like when you're a kid, you've got a penis, but when you're an adult, you can call it whatever you want. Okay, this thought train is not a good place. I used to pee on the floor behind the TV because I was too lazy to go upstairs. This is also when I was a kid, by the way. One time I peed in a graveyard. Not particularly proud of that. I'm pretty sure I've peed in every body of water I've submerged myself in. I once crapped my pants at work and then continued to work and hang out with crap in my pants. Just when you think you can trust your farts, they turn into sharts. One time, I peed under a table at a bar when I was just sitting down peeing. You ever have one of those days after a night of drinking where you see somebody who saw you the night before and they give you that face? I got that a lot that next day. I once tried to scan my butt in digital art class in high school, and instead of scanning my butt, I actually sat down and broke the scanner. Like, my butt fell through the glass, and I had to buy a new scanner. This one, particularly not good. One time, me and my brother accidentally on purpose cut down a memorial tree the day before Remembrance Day. And I say accidentally on purpose because we didn't know it was a memorial tree, that's why it was an accident, but we definitely cut down a tree on purpose. For about 48 hours in college, I thought a rat tail was a good idea. In public school, I used to lick metal poles in the winter. There was this one time when I had a first kiss, and during that one time, I accidentally bit her tongue so hard that she bled. Yeah, what's up? If you were gonna do any of the things that I talked about in this video, don't. Why not? 'Cause. My name is Matt, and I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday, right here on YouTube. They're a lot like this. So, really quick, I want to give a shout out to the Crew 124. Thanks for sticking around. If you want to become a member, check out my Facebook and Twitter. It's the best way to do it. I'll see you guys on Friday. I believe it's that scar right there, or another one further up my forehead. One of them's a car door, one of them's a rock, and one of them is a different rock. What a life. What a life.